Hey Spice People, it's a girl, so Spice is Sex Girls. Today on Sex Matters, we will be talking about sexual abuse, molestation, or rape. Right. In the last 12 hours, I've been posting back-to-back real-life stories of how people, how men, and how women were molested whilst they were kids. Now, the shocking part of all the stories is the fact that it's kind of looking like we have more boys being raped than girls. Even though when we talk about rape, you hear more of, sexual abuse among girls, that. You hear more of the female gender to the male gender. Now, on my page in the last few hours, we've heard so many stories, like so many stories about boys being molested by one auntie, one neighbor, one cousin and everything. Now, so the shocking part of all the stories for me is the fact that most of these boys get to enjoy this molestation or abuse or whatever it is you want to call it, right? Because to them, they had this feeling. Now, years down the line, these men, right, because now they're men, right? These men get to have a fantasy about women who are older. They get to date older women. Some even married women who are older than them. And one common thing about all these people is the fact that most of them find it so hard to date or marry someone their age bracket. They always look for people older. Isn't this shocking? Now, to the girl child, it's more of pain, more of anger. I was molested. Now I hate men. I don't want sex. I don't even have appetite for sex. I've gone through therapy. I hate it. I do this. Some even became bisexual. Some found out they're lesbians. Some were even molested by a woman. Most girls were molested by men, but we had some who were molested by women. I know there was a particular story that shocked me most was the lady who said she was molested by a woman, right? And years after, now she's grown, she's still dating or she's still sleeping with that same woman. You see, the truth about that, I'm doing this video for a lot of parents, and the truth about it is this: people would not randomly walk into your home to rape your child. That's one thing I picked in all of this. Those who would rape your child, molest or abuse your kids are those you call family, those you call friends, people you think, oh, this person is there to protect my child. And then it got me to the point of me asking myself, a lot of times we focus on the girl child. Oh, we don't want to leave them with somebody, we are protecting them. Oh, sit well, don't let anybody touch your private part. We do not focus on men, on the boy child. But trust me, so many boys were being molested. So many are still being molested, are still being abused, are still being raped. The shocking of all, when a man said he was molested by his own father. His father stroked his penis. He couldn't talk. He couldn't report to anyone because he then had an abusive father. Another story that really hits me was the girl who said she sucks her cousin's penis or something, and then I think that brought in his friend. I can't remember the story totally, right? And then the father one day walked in on them and beat the girl child, the smallest ones amongst all of them, beat her, made her kneel down and raise her hands, and she was flogged. She was flogged for what she just didn't know about. A lot of parents feel those. I was raped. I was molested. I was abused. I was raped by several people, from neighbors to pastor to teacher to you name it. I was abused by a lot of people as well. One thing I'm going to say, do not let your past rule your present. Your past is part of your story. And so all I'm going to say is use that story to build yourself into who you want to be today. Did I hate men in the past? Yes. Can I say I really hate men now? Not really. Did I hate sex in the past? Oh, well, yes, I did. Can I say I hate sex now? Nah, at all. The truth about it is you need to get to that point where you take a journey away from the past and rebuild yourself or reprogram yourself for the present. Because living in the past means you're giving power to that person who doesn't deserve it. But it's the only person who's got the power to their life and to their peace and to their happiness is you. A lot of you need to go for therapy. A lot of you need to see therapists. A lot of you think you're really healed, but you have not, because talking about it brings tears to your eyes. Writing about it, sending me messages. Some people were actually crying. I know I had to take extra care attending to certain people in their DMs. You need to heal, because these people did not deserve the energy you're giving them. You are powerful, you're beautiful, you're special, regardless of whatever might have happened. Today, I teach sex. Today, I live a life full of sexual pleasure. Today, I have chosen to enjoy and love sex regardless of my past. Gone are those days where I'll pass out when my husband gets to touch me, or when he makes love to me and he had to wake me up, pour me water, give me a slap just to bring me back to life. But today, I'm strong. I'm powerful. I love sex. And I'm not going to trade it for anything. I would not let any idiot take away my energy and my power. And that's where I want you all to be. You can change your story. You can do it all. Being molested or abused can be painful, yes. It's something you will never forget. But should it not rule your life? I don't think so. I think you deserve way better than you're giving to yourself, because you are special. You are beautiful. And to all the men that were molested and abused, I just want to apologize. I'm super sorry. If men really speak up, we will be shocked. Because for me, even seeing that we have more boy child being molested than girl child, but we hear more of the girl child story. Parents, do not overprotect your daughter and let lose your son. If you must protect anyone, protect both of them. But at this point, as I'm sitting right in front of you, I think our boy child needs more protection even than a girl child. Because we ignore them, we think, oh, nothing can happen to me as a boy. But no, a lot is happening. And these things reprogram them, change their lives, change the way they think, change their sexual pleasure for the rest of their lives. If you do not teach your kids sex education, someone or something else will. And that you do not want. You do not want to lose them to someone who does not deserve it. You do not want to lose them to another program. You do not want to lose them to that thing that will create their future for them. Sex education for kids is a must. I don't know what you want to do, but it's a must. I hope this gets to change someone and help your life. Do you have a sex that's the good, come your way again? I remember your one and only. So, the sex guy. See you.